Good evening, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic Sing to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Leans back and beats the infield straight away with a cracking shot. Great start to the innings.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Surya Kumar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That'll be a dead ball.
How will the bowler respond?
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
13 runs added there. New Zealand, 13 for none.
End of the first, and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Some adjustments to the field.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Over New Zealand, 21 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Singh from the south end. Big edge. Where's that going? Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The bowler stopped short.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand, a 31 for none. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Conway loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Might look to go big again here.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Good running. They should come back for two. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Just might get that wicket. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 47 for none. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Doesn't beat the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Catch it!
Edged. 4 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 51 for none.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Textbook six, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Conway waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
That'll be a dead ball.
How will the bowler respond?
Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be. First ball for the batter, coming in. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Got that away nicely. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the over. New Zealand are 71 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Too good. That is huge.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Bumrah will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Drilled that one away. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Pandya, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Square cut, finds point, no run.
One to get for 50.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Can he get the 50?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 4 off it. New Zealand are 89 for 2. Patel from the south end. Shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Conway waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no... No joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs. Changing the field here to try and stop the batters getting singles.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has... Stayed hit. Fantastic. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Square cut, finds point, no run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
10 runs out of there. New Zealand are 128 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Phillips, classy square drive.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 140 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Phillips needs plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Perfectly timed.
Phillips was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Phillips has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Misses everything. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Pandya from the north end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and we'll want to push on from here.
Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Sharma, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Phillips goes all the way, massive strike, and that's two in a row.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Superb shot, that'll go all the way. Use their feet down the wicket, and it goes a few rows deep.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Solid shot, that's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Huge, 24 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 190 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Brilliant diving stop. Smacks that away through the gap.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Surya Kumar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Power and precision in that shot. That's the over. New Zealand, 217 for 3.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. How will he reply?
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
A shot. Masterful pull shot. That's going to find the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power, able to contain them as they bring up the 100. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 244 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball. and let that go through to the keeper.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Drilled that one away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Can he come back with a dot ball? The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Sharma is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Huge. That has flown.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gets that away.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Duffy coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Out. What a screamer.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Oh, great running.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus an over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
A fantastic shot. gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
No. Terrible shot. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. In the air and gone. Straight to short cover. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nearly gets the edge. Henry with a great delivery there. Pandya ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Over, India a 45 for 3. Duffy from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. 4 runs added there. India a 49 for 4. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Needs a direct hit. Oh my, that's racing away.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Incredible, what a grab. Fantastic catch at cover point, great athleticism.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. 2 straight and punch through the leg side. The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Misses everything. Good fielding out in the boundary. Over, India are 89 for 5.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Good pick up, big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and look This last ball, how will the bowler reply?
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Duffy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Too good. That is huge.
Too much width, and you're asking for trouble. That was so well.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Somehow the bowler's got to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2 now. And the batter really looking in the mood.
That's the over. India are 125 for 6. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Patel has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got that away nicely.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Can he come back with a dot ball?
On that nicely, good defence. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Fuchs will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Pandya, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Dug that out well. Gone, caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs a direct hit. Bold, stunning delivery.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 8 runs added there. India, 167 for 8. Mitchell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Might look to go big again here.
Too good. That is huge.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Nice solid defensive shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Boomer, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Mitchell from the south end. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing has worked.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
On that nicely. Good defence. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the over. India, 215 for 9.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Fulks, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Cut. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Good pick up, big chance. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Sodhi from the north end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, India 230 for 9. Nearly gets the edge. Fulks with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. over the infield with a cracking shot. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Henry handed the ball. They'll need to keep it tidy here. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Oh yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
New Zealand bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end. What a fantastic match. Here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being